Okay, we're now live. We're now live streaming on YouTube. So we'll see you guys over at YouTube. YouTube, Randy W. Horton. We're doing a test on the POCO. Then we'll come back and show you how to set up IRL Pro again. See you guys over at YouTube. YouTube, Randy W. Horton, talking about the POCO 5. It's on live right now. See you folks over there. Come on over to YouTube, check it out for a little bit. Let's see what we can do, all right? See you in a minute. Hi, Thammer. Hello. Whoop, whoop. We're here doing a test on the POCO X5 Pro. POCO is a $300 telephone. It's a sub-brand that is under Xiaomi. This is not a high-end phone. This is not a big thing. This is because we disconnect from chat during our broadcasts, and we have to have a way not to kill the broadcast every day. It's a POCO. I had sold the iPhone 3 days ago, and I used some of the money to buy a cheap phone. So, I was watching you in the other stream, were you? Don't POCO your eyes. Don't POCO your potatoes now. If you're POCO and HOCO and you've got a problem, keep your POCO out of your HOCO, okay? It's best to be careful. Thammer's always POCOing around, so you got to watch out. POCO, $300 telephone. It's a $300 phone. This is not something that's going to change the world. Congrats on the POCO. This is a very thank you. The nothing phone was around $50 to $100 more. I went with the POCO. Because the POCO they had the nothing phone they only had one piece in black, no cases, and this was cheaper. I have owned a POCO in the past. They're a low end phone, but you can do YouTube broadcasting like we're doing right now. But this is not a high end phone. This is not going to change the planet. I'm not going to be the world's best broadcaster on the planet, but it's not bad. This is nothing to do with, this does not have nothing to do with wealth, fame, and fortune. This is just trying to use POCO phone. That's it. Nothing more about it. All right. POCO X5 Pro. 8 gig of RAM, 256 gig of memory, 5,000 milliamp battery. It came with a case, it came with a screen guard, it came with a 67-watt charger, USB-C. It's kind of like base Android. There's a few game apps in here, but it came pretty much base. It also seems to have some 108 megapixel camera, which I don't know anything about. I have no idea about it. Randy watched your replay of the hurt camel. We don't know what to do with the hurt camel. He's just out there. We'll check on him tonight and see if he's still there. I don't know what to do. There's really not a lot I can do. Okay, let's take this bottle of Gadier cleaner and let's turn the camera around and zoom in on this. This is the front picture looking at the Gadier cleaner, Windex knockoff. We're going to turn the camera around and see what it looks like when you flip the camera here, all right? So we're going to put this out here. Let's flip the camera around, see what the Gadier looks like. I don't think there's anything you can do. You're probably right. There's the Gadier bottle. I don't know if that's clear to you or not. Let's see what kind of zoom capabilities we get. Seems to zoom in. I can see image stabilization may be a problem. Let's see. It may be all right. All right, the color seems good. Even though these lights wipe me out, I think we're in good luck. If that was my camel, I'd be doing anything to help him. It's not my camel, and I think they abandoned him. I think somebody was correct. I think another camel has bitten his leg and he got infected. So that would be the righteous thing to do. All right. I'm going to try to fix the chat on my phone. It looked broken. To me, it looks infected, like he's been bitten by another animal. It could be broken, but it looks infected, my personal opinion. I'm no doctor. I think we should go and check on him, though. It's now 1:28 in the afternoon. Should we go check on the camel? Let's get some more people in here and take a vote. Need to talk to a vet. I don't have the money to be saving somebody else's camel. I need to talk to a herder and see if they care. What's their attitude? He may have been bitten by a snake. Who knows? Camels don't really need water. Food is good. Water, he'll be all right. But we could bring something for pour water in. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't really know what to bring. We'll look around the house. I'm sure I got something. Mr. Waleed, what would you do? Near your home in the desert, there's a camel. And he's been standing in the same spot for 2 days because he can't walk. What would you do? Would you care? Would you do something? Or would you not worry about it? What would you do? Michael would cry. 9mm. Y'all some of the nicest fuckers on the planet. If a vet will come out and put money to vet fund. Ming Pump, hello and how are you? Welcome to another YouTube broadcast. Richard Miller, hello. Bernie Dole, welcome. Andrew, welcome. Kelp Farmer, welcome. Lib Greco, welcome. UK phone looks fantastic. UK, yes, the phone looks good to me. Hi, Randy, just gave you a sub to his YouTube. Yes, I gave out 5 subs. If anybody else would like to gift out some subs to other people, it'd be appreciated. We're trying to get the subs up on the YouTube. I've gifted out maybe 10 of them. It's me, Snarky Puffin. Snarky Puffin. You know what? I gotta remember. Pump Puffin. What's up, Puffin? Snarky Puffin. How are you? We're glad you're here. Whoop whoop. I wonder if we can put the SIM card in this phone and then leave using this phone without disconnecting. We're going on a challenge. We're going to go on a challenge. We should probably go out and help that old camel. It's what is the temperature? Anybody know the temperature outside? Did you know camels originated in North America 30 million years ago? I read about that. When the great divide of the land masses happened, they actually did not stick around. I read about that. I also read that camels were close to giraffes. However, I seen a YouTuber put out fake information that said they really weren't that close, but they are related. They're very close. The YouTuber did not know what he's how. Yeah, it's very hot here today, Wingnut. It's freaking boiling out here. It is unbelievably hot. That means that 106. That means that camel's out there could probably use some water. Okay, we're going to try something a little complicated here. We're going to try to take my Saudi SIM card out of this phone and put it in this one and go to the desert without having a disruption in the broadcast. This may be a challenge. Let's see if we can do it. Let's turn this phone off. We're going to go with a big challenge. However, my phone still works because it has the American sound. Turn it back on. Imagine a bit whited out. The image is whited out because of these two lights. If I go like this, somehow cover these two lights, the image color gets a little better. There is 6 spotlights in here, and you cannot dim them due to the perfect design of the great people that actually work here. A little bit of a problem. Great people work here thought I needed 6 spotlights pointing at my brain. God bless them. Bless their hearts. I hate them kind of lights. I hate them too. Okay. Now we're on a phone broadcasting. We're trying to add a SIM card without killing the broadcast. God help us. Here we go. We got a SIM card. The phone is going to wiggle around. You're going to probably see the ceiling and the floor. So far, image is very clear, slightly washed out. Yes. We're on the Wi-Fi. What happened to the iPhone? I sold it before 5 days. All right. It was sold because I needed the money, and it wasn't really a good broadcast phone. There was 2 reasons I sold it. Okay, we need a different way. Hold your breath. Hold on. I got to get the SIM ejection tool. Here we go. We got the tool. It's a tiny little long thing. Look at that. SIM 1, SIM 2. Hold on. We just put a SIM card in. Okay, are we back? We're back. Are we back? Are you here? We good, okay. Now, here's the situation. Now, if our chat disconnects, we have this phone to read the chat again. Let's see if it happens on this phone. Let me get off my socks and switch to slippers because I don't wear tennis shoes in the desert. There are 17 people, but only 4 hit the up. There's 22 people, actually. Okay. We got to change our glasses. Let's change our... Okay, now we should go out into the boiling heat and see what we can do for some camels. We're taking the POCO out to the boiling heat. We need to bring something for water. Let's see. Oh, we gotta bring money. We need $1 or 2. Okay. We're gonna need some kind of a bucket. I don't have a bucket, but I have these plastic things and I can put water in 2 of them and that'll give him some water. We'll grab each one of these, we'll put some water in. Now, there's probably going to be a little weirdness happen. We're going to be switching from the Wi-Fi to the SIM card. I don't know how this is going to work out. The new tripod is pretty good. Little rinky-dink, but it works. Cheap old tripod, but it works. All right. We have a backup phone for the chat. If we get disconnected from the chat, we have our backup phone. We should be good to go. Here we go. Good morning from Florida guy from Twitter. What's up, man? Thanks for being over here. We're on a POCO phone. We're headed out to the desert to try to help a lame camel with some more bread and water. We could change the title later. Let's go see if that camel's still standing in the same place in the same amount of pain. Okay, blocking our way. All right, we made it through there. Any reports on video quality would be much appreciated. Eight out of 10. That's not bad for a $300 phone. Better than the iPhone. Yeah, the iPhone has a big problem. That's why it was sold. It does not meet my needs, unfortunately. If it would have met my needs, I would have been happy. iPhone was crap, flickered all the time, couldn't autofocus. iPhone 14s have a problem. And this phone is on the default settings. I have not changed any of the settings. I have the air conditioner pointed at the phone because it's 43 degrees Celsius. I forgot to turn off any auto dimming. We'll do that next time. Yeah, it's 43 degrees. It's hot. A lot of the camera movement is the problem with this new camera mount. I think it's going to struggle in the sun. I don't think it'll last through the summer. I was hoping it would last a year. I don't think it's going to last. I don't know where Camel Joe lives, but that's a good idea. His owner wouldn't know. Maybe we'll see him out there. Camel Joe owner would be very good. He would tell you what they will do. We're going to go check now. We're really testing the POCO phone. Better mount will bring the broadcast to 100%. I will fix my old mount tonight at home. I will clean it up with rubbing alcohol, look at it, and see why it has a few problems. So I'll get my other mount cleaned and we'll be good. This mount is a little loose because of the heat. The other one did not have that problem. The frames per second is low. I could have probably adjusted that, but I did not. Unfortunately, I just did everything on default. Right now, our wiggly wiggly is due to my mount. We go out in this heat, why not? Camel's out there. What's the hertz rate? 120 hertz. I don't know what it's set at. I maybe need to go in and adjust many settings. This is all at the default settings. Stream quality is good, great. We're going to the edge of the signal, and it's 109 degrees Fahrenheit. This will give this good little phone a test for its first stream. Why are you cutting me off, moron? Looks like about 15 frames per second. Okay, we'll have to upgrade the frame rate. I need to change the frame rate to 30 frames per second. It is my fault. I'll have to look up how to do this. On the YouTube app, going live, I need to know where the settings are. I don't really know. It should be minimal 30 frames per second. Get in your lane. see the camel. I do not see him. Unless he's over here in the grass, laying by himself. There, it looks like he's joined this herd area over here. Hello. Hey, this camel carbon. Camel. كويس now? ما في مشكلة? What's problem? Okay. This Jamal for you? Okay. He took the camel and gave him water and food. He said it's all okay. He rescued the camel. So look, there's the camel. He has been rescued. He's keeping him there. He's gave him food and water, and he's taking care of him. So the camel herder took care of it. We're in luck and we don't have to worry about it. I'm not driving in the deep sand on a day like this with the temperature the way it is. It is not safe. The sand where they're at is deep, and it also snake season. I can see that camel has food and water. We're good to go. You can see it in the camera. The picture's a little washed out, but that's him. You can see his hurt leg sticking up there, but he's being taken care of. I'm sure the camel herder gave him something. He knows what to do. He watches a herd of camels. I'm sure he has medication. So, the lame camel has been rescued by the little herder dude here, and he's being taken care of. That is a nice thing. And he's next to all his other camels. There he is, hanging out with the other herd of camels. See? He's there. He's okay. Driving to Baghdad is a long way away. I got to work in the morning. He put a trough of water and food out there, for that old camel is in heaven. 20-hour drive, I don't know, I'd have to look at the map. It's not that far. You can be in Iraq in 3 hours. Not to Baghdad, but you could be in Kuwait and then cross the border quickly. When it gets really high, they lie down on the ground, get their body down low. And they go out, and they go at 4 in the morning, they go out and graze till this time of day, then they get there and just lay around. Okay. The old camel is safe and secure. We have no big worries. That ordeal is over. Alhamdulillah. Thanks to God. I didn't want to deal with that. I'm glad it's over. Thank God that deal is over. I really didn't want to get into all that crap, to be honest. Okay, we're going to have a little camera jiggle. I'm on the worst road in this whole area. The camera's going to wiggle for a little bit. Thank God, little herder dude got him, fixed him, and took care of him. Mwah. Thank you, God. I didn't want to deal with that. I'm glad somebody else who knows what they're doing. I don't mind dealing with it if I know what to do, but I don't know what to do. Old Camel tear me up. Let's get back to the pavement so our wiggling will stop. We're on a very bad, wiggly-ass, terrible road. Oh, God, hold on. This road is so terrible. We'll get it all. We're around 100 feet to some smooth pavement. Jeez Louise. This is terrible. Almost to the smooth road. A few more bumpy-ass bumps. Back into two-wheel drive mode. I'll PayPal you to get the Camel guy food. Yeah, do it. We'll buy him a meal, bring it out to him tonight. We haven't bought him groceries in a while. We usually buy him groceries. We hadn't bought him groceries in a while. Usually go by and get some canned food he could open. 256 gigabyte. Did you buy it only had one version, 256 gigabyte. I did not go. I got 256 gigabyte. It's the only one they got. Thank God he took care of that Camel. That's a brain relief. Really. I didn't want to deal with that. I felt bad for the Camel, but I couldn't just run away. He's good now. Miracle. That old boy took care of that Camel. He'd been there 2 days. Finally, he took care of it. Thank goodness. I knew that was going to be an ordeal. If that Camel was still standing there, we'd had to go to town, find a real person. What a nightmare. Thank God. That herder has meds. That Camel herder just sits out there in the shade when it's 109. Yeah, he don't walk around when it's boiling hot. He goes out early in the morning and late at night. During the day, he just sits in the shade and relaxes. So do the camels. They sit and relax. Breaking hot out there. Oh, that was a miracle. What a freaking relief. That would have bothered me all night. I'm glad we went out there and found out everything was okay. That's a miserable. Well, here's what you got to look at. Okay, the camel herder. He's from the most remote area of Pakistan where there's no work. He don't have no place to grow no food. I'm going to go eat some lunch. He lives in a terrible place with no money and no education. He's illiterate. He can't read and write. And when he's there, he can't feed his family. Okay, thank you, Deb. I'll take care of him tonight or early in the morning. But that old camel herder, he's illiterate. He don't really have a choice to where he can live to feed his family. So he works out here, gets a few $100s a month just by hanging out with camels, sends it to his family, and in the region they live at, that makes him high upper middle class. So now It may seem awful, but you got to be familiar. What's worse is a man who can't provide for his family. Okay, Deb, I'll look at it when I get home. It's more worse if you're sitting in a house and you can't feed your kids. So he may be suffering, but every man does that around the world. The traditional way of a man is the protector and the provider. If you live in a community near your parents, they can help be the protector, but they ain't going to help you be a provider. And you got to be able to provide for your family. So what options does the boy have? Lives in remote nowhere Pakistan. Yeah, we'll go to the grocery and buy him tuna and all the stuff he likes and go deliver it. A few times a year, we feed the Camel guy. And we buy him we buy him peanut butter, jelly. We buy him, damn it, what's it called? Canned food that you can just rip the thing open. So that's what we do. Everybody's done it. I do it myself. He's a poor boy out in the desert. We'll go to the grocery in a little while. We'll get him a nice big old care package. Yeah, we get stuff that's canned, doesn't go bad, and he can open it with a flip lid. So he's not stabbing a can with a knife. Usually some tuna and stuff. Maybe some corn or veggies. He's not homeless. He's a working guy, but he's a poor guy. And he's not asking and he don't beg for money. But sometimes poor people can use a hand up. And what will that hand up do for him? That will give him more money for his family. So that's what that will do. Open! All right. So he'll be able to give more money to his family on payday. And that's a blessing. I can't eat here. He told me 3 o'clock. Whoop whoop. The butt kicker of PUBG is here. Cup of Joe. I'd like to play a game with you after a while. We always do helping people that need it. That's just the right thing. We help people. In the past 10 years, we have sent a kid to school, bought stuff for handicapped people. We've did a lot of people got some help. It's not an everyday thing. It's not what we do. But we do it sometimes. That's all. It's not every day. It's just sometimes people want to help kids, adults, handicapped people. Usually less fortunate people get some help. I just finished 2 chicken dinners in a row. You got lucky. I ain't been doing too good on PUBG. I always get to the top 3 and I got 1 chicken dinner out of 10 games. But then again, I'm playing Miramar in the desert. You're playing random maps. I'm mostly doing PUBG in the desert. And they're all pro players. Look at what happened to that kid. He went rogue. Yeah, he did go rogue. But nobody can say we didn't try. He run off. I spent my whole vacation on that kid. I don't get to see my family that often. Our family spent 1 month of our valuable time on that old boy and he run off. It was bad. I was really upset. I was upset more than you could imagine. Dang, I was pissed. I was really literally hateful about it. I was so angry. My wife never goes out of her way to do that much work. There's people all over the world. Most of the people we help have been from the UK to the Philippines. People need help everywhere, but it's usually somebody we've known. That old kid in the Philippines made me so freaking mad. Boy, that old boy made me. I figured it out when going solo. It's easier. Not many cheaters play solo. Oh, is that what it is, Joe? I haven't tried solo. Maybe I'll try some solo. But it's no fun being solo. I like to play with a group of people. I'm not really worried about winning. As long as we make it near the end and all of us are hollering and yelling and having a good time. Chicken dinner's nice when we get one, but at the end of the day, it's just nice being with 4 people running around the desert or around one of them things and yelling at each other and having fun. I get a more kick out of being with a group. I've had a lot of fun on PUBG with all the groups. It's funny. I have a really good time. Yeah, it kind of cracks me up the way some people are. Some people get in there and get so passionate. I don't really. It'd be nice to win, but if we don't, I don't care. It's fun solo. You play at your own pace. Yeah. I got another game you'll like, Joe. Let me think about the name. I used to play it all the time, but I can't remember the name of it. I'd love to see you play it, though. It's a solo game, but it's kind of like PUBG. But I think you'd love it. Anybody remember that game I used to play before PUBG? I can't remember the name of it. Damn it. It's an older game. I can't remember the name. Joe, do you remember that name I told you about? I can't really remember it. Pin-a-tail on a hooker. No, I ain't done that in a while. Boy, it'll come to me. Gotta let my mind take. That's funny that the game pissed me off and I forgot it. I was watching Elon Musk discuss about memory. And he said your brain is so full that it's always trying to wash memories out. And the only way to keep your memory if you associate it with something. Yeah, I'm with you. Wingnut, I love the team. But the way to learn something and play something is to or to remember something is to associate it. With no association, your body sees and looks at so many things every day. If you don't associate it with yourself, your body's trying to dump that memory. That's just common. And that game, I can't remember the name, and I know why. I used to hate it. I know I have a game on the tip of my tongue. You know it, Joe? I played that game. That damn game was conniving. I was so mad. If I knew where the developers lived, I'd slap the pee out of them. Damn game lies to you to do shit. You get it done, then it tells you got to do a little something else. Oh, you're going to get the reward now. Just go in the room. You go in there, and there's another mission, and you have to go all the way across the map and get a robot head and bring it back. It's so much crap. That game made me so angry. When it lied to me like 3 times, the 3rd time I was pissed. Damn, I was angry. No, that game don't ask for money. The game I played, I didn't pay any money. I forget the name of that damn game. Damn game lied to me the whole time, though. I hadn't bought any PUBG stuff in 2 years. When I was playing, I wanted a uniform and I wanted to make everybody a crown member, and I don't do that no more. I quit all that. I ain't spent $1 on there in 2 years. I figured out I like the clothes I have on, and if I need to pay money to win, that's not the kind of game I need to be on. But you do need to collect the free money in the game to buy good scopes. Damn scopes are hard to come by. The way I get scopes now is just kill people. They all have scopes. Best thing, the way to get scopes is just shoot other players. That's the best way. I got a lot of good scopes shooting other people. I never paid myself. I always won your stuff, did you? You know, I shouldn't do this, but I'm cheating again.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Give me a eight-piece chicken.
I'm going to that.
Hey man, how you doing? Give me an 8-piece.
Only chicken?
Yep.
Spicy regular, sir.
Does it come with a meal?
Meal 70 at 85 real, spicy.
Oh, I don't need a meal. Just chicken and make it not spicy.
Regular?
You have original recipe?
Why?
Give me original.
Only chicken.
Only chicken.
Okay, sir. Little bit, sir.
How much is coleslaw?
15 real.
Give me a coleslaw too.
Little bit.
What do you mean?
Little.
Why?
Problem.
Yeah, the camera's there so the owner knows how long it takes.
5 minutes, bus.
Okay. Tell the owner you're behind. Don't worry about it. Let it go. They always try to talk you into move up on the drive-thru or move out of the way because of the camera. If you're moving out of the way of the drive-thru, you're cheating the owner. He don't know how long it's taking to get the orders out. I hate when the drive-thru wants me to cooperate with them to cheat the office. That's asking you to cheat for the company. I don't want to cheat for the company. You guys cheat yourselves. Get me out of your cheat. Don't include me in your nonsense. But when you pull up to drive-thru and say, oh, could you pull up there and wait? And you do that, you're helping cheat the owner out of his data that he needs to manage his restaurant and people properly. Oh, that was quick. Thank you. See how quick I got mine? He had to hurry up because he got a timer. He had to beat that timer. I got my food quick. You don't set it on a plate or wrapped in a paper. Mine's just in a little bucket thing. You don't want to cheat. They don't like it when you won't help cheat the owner. It's probably raw chicken. No, they cook plenty of chicken ready. They always have plenty of chicken ready. And I order. Sometimes they don't when it comes to original. Some people like the spicy too much. I don't like their spicy. Makes my stomach hurt. It's a weird spicy, not a hot spicy, just like a cayenne pepper spicy. I'm not into cayenne pepper. Oh, cayenne pepper tastes terrible. Gives you a heartburn almost. Years ago, McDonald's had a two-minute deal or free. Yeah? Well, that's the way Domino's started. Domino's, 30 minutes are free. Remember Domino's, 30 minutes are free. I've been starving for 2 hours, man. My favorite here is coleslaw. I know it's not the best for you, but boy, I like coleslaw from, I love coleslaw from KFC. It's one of the best ones. Their gravy's good. I worked at the first Domino's in Tennessee. I was a kid, and I was the very first employee for Domino's in Hendersonville. Delivered the hell out of them pizzas. I even got to go to the corporate office. That's a big deal. A kid got invited to corporate. It was damn hard back then. Luckily, I knew every place, but you didn't have no GPS, didn't have no maps. It was pretty hard. Well, go home for a little while, and then we'll go out. We're going to go out to, go out shopping for the camel herder. Bob, what's up? We went and checked on a camel. Went out in the desert, had a camel injured, been out there 2 days, and hadn't moved an inch. Well, I hadn't moved a few inches, but he hadn't moved from one spot. Thank goodness the camel herder got him and got him back to his place today. The little camel herder's not even his camel, and he took care of him. He's a good guy. now the only broadcast problem I seem to have is I need to fix my old mount because it's tighter. This one, the heat is kind of making it wiggly. Yeah, this mount is a little wiggly. Look at his car. He's never washed it. The top looks like it's about to rust off. Everybody still here? It looked like it disconnected for a minute. Did everybody make it back? Are we still disconnected? I don't know. We're here. POCO, yeah, we're on the POCO. We just did our first broadcast on a POCO. In the heat of the day, in the desert, on the default settings, I've changed nothing. So far, we just went out to the heat of the desert. The POCO's in the windshield, and I can still read the comments. So far, so good. POCO is a sub-brand of Xiaomi, that Xiomi. Seems to be a damn good phone. I don't see any problem. Like Double J said, the only problem is I'm sure it won't last a long time. Double J has a problem with Xiaomi. His battery kind of went up and his, what do you call it? His phone kept restarting. I did not want to drive back and forth to Woodbridge, New Jersey every day. You know? What's going on there? You know who was with us this morning, Joe? Duty Lauren was with us. She was with us all morning. Boy, I missed having her hang around. We had Duty Lauren with us all morning long. That's kind of nice. We hadn't had her in the broadcast in a long time. Oh, Duty Lauren. Earl. You miss her? Yeah, that was nice having her in the broadcast. She was always funny. We always had a good time. She'd been busy, I guess. Dirty Lauren. I used to call her Dirty Lorraine, her infamous Southern name. She's a big Duty Ron watcher. That's good. That's how I met her, through Duty Ron. We used to all be friends, hang out all the time. Oh, I need Duty Ron to give me a shout out in the near future. I forgot to ask him. I need to ask him here. I'll give him a call at home today. He needs to give me a little shout out, give me a boost. Get my YouTube going more and more. Now the camera's washed out now because of this here. J-Boy. No, not related. What? Quiet. Quit yelling at me. I come home, damn cat keep yelling at me for 15 minutes. Stop yelling at me, cat. I got something dirty on the camera. Tell Ron I said hi. I'll do it. I'll give him a call today at home, see what he's doing. A little later. Oh, I haven't had KFC in God knows a year. This is the first KFC I've had in a year. I would quit eating breaded products, but we're gonna eat something. KFC. Woohoo! When's the last time you ate KFC, Deb? This is the first time I've ate it in a year. You were watching Ook last night. What's Ook? Where's she broadcasting at? I never see her anymore. Where's she at, Joe? I seen you shared it, but I didn't open it up yet. Where's she at? Yeah, she Yuka's on Twitch, but she is not there a lot. Yeah, I haven't seen her much at all. She I thought she may have retired or something from streaming. She's selling her cooking, is she? A lot of ladies sell that cooking stuff on different outlets. Who was that lady always trying to get us to buy Magic Chef? She did a bake sale. They used to crack me up with that Magic Chef stuff. They hardcore into it. I wonder if they ever sold it or if it ever made any money for them. I'm just eating KFC chicken with coleslaw. How do you sell baked stuff on a chatty? How does she sell it? I mean, how do you ship it? Hey, Gary, I'm wondering how you ship it. How do you ship a bunch of baked goods? Seems kind of hardcore. I wouldn't know how to ship it all. Man, I love KFC coleslaw. It's the best in the world. She packs it very good on. Okay. Seems like something that'd be kind of hard. You went to bed early, Debbie, too? I went to bed early last night. It was nice. Hell, I think I was in bed at 7 p.m. I was tired, wore out, kind of burnt out. Pop, man, they don't have those here. I used to eat those all the time. They don't have that available here. I was a big lover of theirs. One was on, so I went to bed. Yeah, it's good to go to bed sometimes. You can eat two at a time. They are good. I don't know why they don't sell them here. Plays the guitar, the band doesn't. You know what? I may try to get a special guest up here. I'm gonna make some calls. Get some people up here with me, some special folks on YouTube. I need to boost my channel to 100,000 people. I got a few friends I need to call up. Yeah, I need a few guest appearances of some good people. I'm gonna do that soon. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call around today. It's a good day to call people. There's the KFC to me is an hour away. That's a long way. KFC is messy. I ordered her last oatmeal cookie, did you? I watched her replay 2 nights ago. She was out of them. I never bought any of that stuff with a bake sale. Is she still doing care packages? Yeah, the video washed out because of these lights. I don't know. If I had a shade to cover up them bright lights, the color comes back to normal. Oh, let's try something. Now we're broadcasting in the dark. Only the light is the window. That's probably better. I sold the Samsung. Is this better? We in the dark. I think it's better. What do y'all think? Sitting in the dark is better? Better than them bright ass lights in my head. I heard check spicy mix. Choppy and blurry. Not for me. It is doing some choppy shit. When did that start? We just went out, did a broadcast, didn't have any problem. Oh, I know the problem. I'm on this stupid ass Wi-Fi. Damn. Yeah, Debbie, it switched to this stupid Wi-Fi. It switched to the Wi-Fi. Makes it. That's what happened. We'll have to switch it back. How's the chicken? Man, it's so good. I'm tearing the chicken up and putting it in my coleslaw. I like the chicken in the coleslaw. I'm a weirdo. So I take the chicken and then I put it in the coleslaw. I wish I had some spicy stuff to go with it. That'd be a good flavor. Comcast, did you? What'd you go with? Yeah, KFC coleslaw's the best. Fiber and wireless new with AT&T. That's good. I've never heard of good news about Comcast. I'm sure somebody has good news. Yeah, I'll do it on YouTube, for sure. We'll go to the grocery, everything on YouTube. %. My favorite KFC is original recipe. I don't like that crispy, I mean that, I don't like the new one. I like this one, the original. And here at least you get chicken. In the Philippines, they serve back as a piece of chicken. I get so pissed in the Philippines. Get your order home and it's a chicken spine. I tell them now, don't give me no damn spine. It's damn good. Did you ever watch that documentary about Colonel Sanders? Have you ever seen him on interviews? He was a straight up dude. Joe, chicken lips are from the chicken bunghole. You don't want to eat those. Yeah, if someone's giving you chicken lips, that's the back end. That's what the intestines are. Oh, Joe's been eating chicken ass. Yeah. I'm kind of full now. I got 4 more pieces left. I don't even want it. I guess I chew on one of these legs. I don't like gizzards. I hate gizzards. Gizzards is like chewing on cartilage. It is good cold. I may save it. Let's save this. I can't eat it. Son of a bitch. That's my internet. I gotta wash my hands. Woo, that's better. Dry my hands off on my shirt. All right. We did it. I know people who only like chicken legs and no other part. I prefer brown meat, but it depends who makes it. I don't like it when somebody has chicken breast and they're dry. I don't want no part of no dry chicken. It makes me angry. Dried chicken sucks. Nothing worse than dried chicken. Oh, Sharon, what are you doing? We were just talking about you. It was a hell of a discussion. Mostly Debbie was talking to Joe. They forgot they were on here. Started talking about you. Don't worry about it. They're still good people. They're still good people. They didn't mean no harm. You know how Deb is. She gets all carried away. She talks that BS. She didn't instigate it. It was Joe who started it. Something about your liver, what he was going for. Oh, Joe's got bad attitude sometimes. Gotta watch old cup of Joe. It's all good, yeah. You know, he's tied up in that damn Asian mail order bride thing. He got some kind of affiliation. I'm not real sure about where it goes. You know what? We should go ahead and take our evening. We know Randy's full of bullshit. Even my wife confirmed that is. Didn't my wife tell you all that? I think my wife admitted in a broadcast. She said, I'm full of bullshit. She said, he's full of shit. It was a high middle thing. Put me on the spot. Let everybody know I was full of bullshit. It's good bullshit, though. It's just enough to keep you healthy. Yeah, Angie did. She told everybody on mine, oh, he's full of shit. Full of bullshit. She knows it. Ain't no big deal. Right out of her mouth. He's full of bullshit. Keeps the spice going, you know. What are you spouting off over there, cup of nonsense? I mean, cup of Joe? Oh, cup of tissues. Man, I ain't got no tissues. Remind me when we go to the store tonight. When we go buy stuff for the camel herder, I need to buy tissues. We'll go buy the camel herder's care package. Oh, cup of nonsense over here. How come Debbie and Sharon, your star is aqua color, but Cup and Joe, his is like a blue color? Does anybody know what that means? Did y'all see that? Sharon is aqua, Joe is a blue color. Does that mean something? I really don't know. Get him a case of water. I'll do that. What does the star mean? It means they're members of the channel, subscribers, or they joined. Yeah, they're members. It means they had $4. If you're not a member, it means you ain't got no $5. Because I gave them to you. Oh, is that what it is? I thought it meant they had $4. Mine is a new. There are 1 month subs. Oh, is that what it is? Color changes depending on how long you're a member. Okay, thank you, Stumble Backwards. Now we know. I didn't know. Okay, we have had no stuttering since I turned. Randy, can we go check on the injured camel? We did it. You missed it. Rewind this broadcast back around 30 minutes. The injured camel was taken in by the small camel herder, and he got him at his place, and he's got him food and water, and he's treating him. We had an update just around 30 minutes ago. Yeah, the camel was rescued by the little Pakistani camel herder, took him home with his group. So he's been rescued. Thank goodness. Yeah, you have to rewatch it. It's in this broadcast around 30, 40 minutes ago. Yeah, alhamdulillah, that's great. I hate to say, we went to check on him. The camel he don't speak English. He just said, I told him the leg was a problem. He said, no problem. He fixed it. It's okay. I can't have a big discussion with speak some language in a village in Pakistan. And about maybe a couple hundred words in Arabic, but not enough to explain any details. I'm having constant frame drops. Let me go ahead and turn off the Wi-Fi. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix it. How do I fix the Wi-Fi? Hold on. Let me fix it. Okay, I just turned it off. Okay, I turned off the Wi-Fi. We went back to the 5G network on the phone SIM card. There should be no more frame drops. It should be normal now. Yeah, I froze for just a minute because I switched data connections. I switched from the router to the SIM card. No, you can't really broadcast on the iPhone. I'm using the POCO. It'll be better now. It's this Wi-Fi. I dropped it on the floor a few minutes ago. It's probably got parts inside moving around. It's been dropped on the floor 6 times, maybe more. I bet there is parts from that Wi-Fi laying in there. There's probably disconnected shit in there. It hit the floor hard a few times. It needs a transitional repair. Yeah, the only problem we have here is the lights are too bright, and that's not a phone problem. That's this place problem. Earl didn't drop it. I hit it with my arm and it fell off. Device cruelty. I'm rough on the equipment. Randy using the Pokemon. I'm using the POCO. We're on POCO. It is a Chinese phone manufacturer. It's a subsidiary of Xiaomi or however you say it. It's got a My UI interface. It's pretty basic Google. It's got a Snapdragon 780. It's not no 800 late gen. It's got 256 gigabyte memory. Let's see what it has. What is mine called? The POCO. X5 Pro 5G. It's about, it's like an iPhone or like a Samsung. It's like in between. Did the gin scare me? Occasionally. It's actually even called a Xiaomi. Xiaomi's banned in the US. That's one more reason to have it. There's the link to it. Anything banned in the US means the CIA don't work with them. You ought to know that by now. Anything banned in the US means the CIA refuses to work with them. Or they refuse to work with the CIA. That's a good thing. Not a bad thing. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and disconnect. I thought Huawei is the one that's banned, not Xiaomi. I only know of Huawei, but somebody said I paid $300 cheap. Does it have Google Play Store? Yeah, it has everything. It's like default Google, it has everything. If it didn't have the Play Store, I wouldn't have it. The purpose of it is to have the Play Store. Mine is 256 gigabyte for $300. Apparently it costs $50 more in another country. It'll be available in India March 14th. This phone hasn't even been launched yet everywhere. It's only launched in February. Pretty good. You know, we're not going to be changing the world. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube stream here in about 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and get our hellos and goodbyes. I'm going to take a little nap. March 14th has gone by. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. I keep thinking it's May for March, April, May. Yeah. You're right. They already got it. Good afternoon, Thammer. We're getting ready to head out of here, man. I'm going to take a little afternoon nap. I've been up since like 3. All right, folks. Thank you for coming in again. See you next time. Bye.